come to you from the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Jay, I'm just trying to match your style.
I now know why guys wear shades when they come to the Staples Center. They have a bright future. While I'm taking mine off, I'm ready to see a star on the court tonight.
The credit card bill is coming your way. So is the start of this one. To P.J. Tucker. Anthony Davis with a piece.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Rondo. And knocks it down. And, Jay, the system produces once again.
Just let me break down to all the young players at home how special of a pass this was. That was a perfect delivery, and it hit the player right in the chest.
Jay, Magic and Kobe each won 5 titles. How are you going to judge LeBron James' legacy in L.A.?
LeBron James wins 1 championship in L.A. That means he will set himself apart. He will have won 4 championships in 3 different cities. Now, that is polarizing for some fans. That still does not take away from the overall greatness and the legacy of LeBron James.
To P.J. Tucker. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket.
Great job using that shoulder to create contact with the defender without hesitation.
Los Angeles has the basketball. LeBron James matched up with Capella. Look out, Anthony Davis with the slam.
Brow down, Ed, when you come into my town.
Wow, you rhyming right there?
Obviously.
And scores at the basket. Jay, tough recovery that time.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
Another follow, still no good.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
Anthony Davis picked up by Westbrook. And the rebound comes down to the Rockets. Harden in possession. Down 2. James Harden, 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Just wait a second, Ed. Wait 1 second. Can we go back to the play before this great play that we just saw? Just because you have a bad offensive possession, you can't allow that to go down and reciprocate itself on the defensive end. 1 bad play does not make 2 bad plays. You have to bounce back. That's how you play this game.
For 3. He made his first effort, but not that time. The follow won't go either. Harden to P.J. Tucker. And count the basket inside.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
A bad pass as the Rockets come away with it. To P.J. Tucker. Count the basket at the rim.
Well, he finished strong because he was able to initiate the contact. When you initiate the contact first, you bounce off the defender, which balances you at the rim.
Rondo knocks down the 3-pointer.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making a shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
The pass taken away. LeBron James sends it away.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Harden with it up top. Up by 3. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Couple of cracks at the line now.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
LeBron James, couple of free throws on the way. For his career, 73%. Can't connect on the first free throw. Good bounce back, hits the second. It's a 1 of 2 trip. Westbrook. He gets it.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. substitution being made in this one. And scores.
They're going to have to find answers defensively and quickly because he's carving them up in the first quarter.
Westbrook. It's LeBron with the rebound. To Bradley. Now a steal as the Rockets have it. Can't connect. The follow won't go either.
And the game is so different. In today's NBA, defenders are longer, quicker, and more athletic than we've ever seen before. So offensively, as a shooter, you either have to be able to create more space off the dribble for your shot or have a much faster release. Ideally, you have both in your arsenal.
It was right there. Knocked loose. Rockets have it. Short jumper stays out. LeBron into the front court. Shot clock's off as they'll search for a tying bucket. And he'll head to the line.
You got to know your personnel. That's not someone you want to send to the line for a free two.
LeBron James at the line for 2 shots, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. First free throw is good. And he makes them both. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Kenneth Faried. A pass taken away by the Rockets. 1 quarter down, and it's deadlocked, all tied up. A good start to this one, all tied up as we start the second. Cook to bring it into the front court. He'll run the offense and knocks it down.
Don't seem shocked. This is how the game is played these days. Shooting a 3 is like shooting a layup.
And throws it down.
And when you get your prescription, you take your medicine and you call it a day.
Austin Rivers to P.J. Tucker. Gerald Green to Rivers. Tucker to Rivers. JaVale. Oh, that's out.
Out of here.
The ball across half court.
Double.
Fires the 3. Defense was ready. Tough shot for Austin Rivers. Dudley here against P.J. Tucker. 4-3. And that's rebounded by Houston. To Gerald Green. Shot by Shumpert off the mark.
And this happens all the time in this league. Sometimes offensively, you're tired. It's one of those type of nights. You combine that with the fact that the defense is hungry and active, testing everything. That's why shots aren't dropping.
We come to you from the City of Angels, Los Angeles, California. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams. Jay, I'm just trying to match your style.
I now know why guys wear shades when they come to the Staples Center. They have a bright future. While I'm taking mine off, I'm ready to see a star on the court tonight.
The credit card bill is coming your way. So is the start of this one. From the painted area, won't go down. With a drop step. Scores from the post.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
LeBron matched up with Paul George. Rondo. His first effort off the mark. Jay, upon scanning this Clippers roster, there are a lot of guards for Doc Rivers to work with.
Yeah, they have a plethora of guards, and if I'm this team and if I'm Doc Rivers, I'm thinking about how do I throw as many guards at you as possible, because Doc wants to get another guard in there to apply the same pressure. They should be the new modern-day Detroit Pistons with the style they play defensively.
Leonard. Kawhi Leonard is going to get a chance at three here. A career 84% free throw shooter. And hits the first free throw. It's a second. One more coming. And he cashes in at the line. 3 for 3. James. Not that time. He missed it. to Beverly. This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Paul George tosses, throws it down off the alley-oop pass. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be...
Flushes down the slam.
I see the easy dunk, but what I don't see is energy. Scream, do something. Get yourself emotionally involved in the game.
James. Oh, good offense beating good defense.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
George. Paul George. 2 for 2. That's what you want.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start dragging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Oh, LeBron James, not much more the defense could have done. He hits the contested 3.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
George sizing up Cousins. Lakers at the controls right now. Got it to go. And the foul. Get off the tracks. The train's coming through.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
The free throw is good. It's back to a 1-point game. To George. Strong finish for Paul George.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next level elite PG. No doubt about it. This year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. Leonard. Oh, he got there.
That's great hustle getting back on D.
Clippers have it. To Paul George. Lets it fly from long range. He made his first effort, but not that time. Dudley against Paul George. Now that's a contest.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Fires the 3, won't go down. To Williams. For 3, and Lou Williams, quick catch and shoot there for 3.
Not everybody possesses this power, but wow, what court awareness.
Lets it fly from beyond the arc, shakes free and hits.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Coach has seen enough. He wants some changes. New personnel onto the floor. George, he was all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Clippers have the basketball. This will be out of bounds off of Davis. It'll stay Clipper basketball. Williams. To George. Beyond the arc for 3. Double figures in the first quarter, now at 10, including that 3.
And the more and more I watch, I become mesmerized with that follow-through. That release is effortless.
from long range. That's how you defend.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Jay, another one goes down. They're right where they want to be.
Exactly. Next play, you have to turn around defensively and get in the stance and actually keep that same kind of tempo.
Ronda with the basketball. His team down 9. Runner here won't go. Oh, whistle.
A simple touch foul.
First free throw is good. Goes 2 for 2. No good. Defense catching a break there. No good. He couldn't get it to drop. Horn sounds ending this first quarter of play. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. George, great defense, forcing the miss. Into the front court comes Rondo. Down 11. Here comes the screen. That's out. Last touch by Lance Stevenson. Leonard to Beverly. And the finish. Slam dunk. That has to feel deflating for the other side.
They've really came out and made a statement so far in this first half. Another powerful dunk, but another easy dunk. When are we going to see some defense?
Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. Shot from the lane won't go.
And you hate to say this, but this is the reality of the matter. Sometimes it takes guys a little while to warm up into the game. Seems like they finally found their rhythm in the second quarter.
Leonard. And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. Substitution being made in this one. It's James controlling the offense. And the Clippers have the rebound. Leonard. That one off the mark. It's no good. It's Cook with the basketball. His guys trail by 13. Oh, emphatic slam.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to cement his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
And Paul George, not sure why they left him that wide open, takes advantage. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively, he makes those clutch shots. It re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
Leonard. That is no good. Very curious shot selection right there. Cook to bring it into the front court. trailing by 14. Quinn Cook able to recover with the block. LeBron into the front court. He'll run the offense. Here's a chance from long range. Can't force those. Stevenson misses. Tough make through traffic.
I was expecting the dish there, but way to fake that one and lay that one in.
LA Clippers with the basketball. George, he continues to light it up from downtown. 5 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and what's shocking, Ed, is that he's gotten so many open looks. Look, stay down in the stance, stay disciplined, stop losing him, stay attached to his hip, and force him to put the ball on the ground off those curls and finish over your bigs.
To Beverly. Leonard. It's PG for 2. Yes, when this guy's open, look out. Nearly automatic.
Well, when you play for each other and not just for yourself, that's when great things happen. You essentially lose yourself in what the team is trying to accomplish. It's called unselfish basketball. And there's nothing more beautiful than rewarding your teammate with a nice pass and letting them finish for 2 or 3 points.
To Caldwell Pope. Bad pass there. Clippers have it.
That's called game plan execution to perfection. Every possession on the road is critical.
George up against Cook. Williams. That no good. Off the mark. To James. Gets it in the right corner. Oh, George knocked it away.
Oh, some fans should take that ball home as a gift.
That's a souvenir. Looks like some substitutions are coming on in. And a whistle.
He took a chance. That's the right call.
Knocked loose. Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. It's LA Clippers ball to Leonard. Kawhi Leonard. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Caldwell Pope can't get the bounce.
Come on, show me something better than that, baby. It's game time.
Throws it up. Flushes down the slam. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
He's too good to leave that wide open. Defense has to communicate.
These breakdowns happen because a team lacks communication. You have to point towards your man, keep that butt towards the baseline, and make sure you communicate through every screen.
Trouble getting the ball across half court. James. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Kawhi Leonard in his own world. Nobody near him. He sinks it for 3.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. George, he's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
His scoring has definitely cooled off, but you have to give the defense some credit. They're denying him the ball and really making him work once he catches it.
It's the Clippers with the possession now. And that's going to be out of bounds off of George. James. And the Clippers able to clear the board. George. Crazy shot that time. No good. To Davis. Anthony Davis. quiet night, but 2 for 3 in the contest right now.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
George. Textbook defense. James into the front court. The deficit now up to 13. Rondo is good.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
Anthony Davis snatching it out of the air.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
To Paul George. Fires the three. Well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
George to Beverly. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal.
You know, Ed, sometimes you're just more ready to play than your opponent. The intensity and the effort, it's off the charts.
Cousins, tough matchup against George. And a throwdown. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Paul George to Leonard. George to Leonard. Turns and slams it down.
See, Ed, that's what I love. You don't need to conserve your energy. You attack that rim with ferocity. You always set the tone.
Now the Lakers going to use a timeout as their coaching staff wants to talk things over here in this 3rd quarter. Reserves. Changes coming onto the floor.
Come on, man. I need you to set the screen.
Lakers ball.
Catch up, y'all.
It's James. Yes. Or in the case of the defense,
Do something to kind of change up his pace.
George. Off the mark. No good. To Davis. Give him 2 points. High percentage.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
That's out of bounds. Last touch by LeBron. Paul George. Terrific vision. 4-3. That's off the side of the rim. Short. To James. Goes to the right side. Going to launch. Beyond the arc. Oh, he couldn't get it to go. George. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Montrezl Harrell with a piece.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Wide open look won't go.
Oh, I like that. You got the defense rotating from side to side. They're even recovering late, but still you got to make that one.
Kawhi Leonard. With that, he's 5 for 9.
Well, you know what the old saying is, when you assume you make a... You know what I'm talking about. You can't fault the D too much there. I was expecting to kick out 3.
James, it's good. Defense has to pick things up.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
LeBron James against George. Leonard. Oh, not sure what that was all about, but it's a 3 nonetheless.
I guess sometimes mistakes can be a good thing, but I probably wouldn't push your luck with that too many more times.
James and the Clippers with the rebound. Lets it fly from long range. Bizarre shot right there. Shot's no good. LeBron with it up top. His guy's down 11. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off 3-point shots.
They're going to make some changes with some new personnel on the floor. Now the Lakers are going to call a timeout as they'll try to hammer out a play to wrap up the quarter. Shifting gears. Here comes some substitutions. James buries it on the catch and shoot.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the 3.
Oh, 5-second violation. James, it's good. Coach wants to see more from his D.
Ooh, that confidence level is so superior. Whenever you start jogging back on defense before the ball even goes through the net, that speaks for itself.
Kyle Kuzma. Message received. Well defended. That misses with a second to go. That ends the third quarter. The Clippers are out in front. Got a one-possession game going on. This has the look of a race that's going down to the wire.
And it looked that way from the very beginning, but this is where the coaches and the best players on the floor really earn their money down the stretch. It's game time.
Not sure what that was all about. It's no good. It's James. That right there, Jay, his 8th 3 of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
George, defended by Cousins. To Williams. Leonard. Off the assist.
Well, we got a chance to firsthand watch something be created. I think we just watched an epidemic of passing. I've never seen something like this before. It was so contagious, everybody started to do it, and it ultimately led to the other team's demise.
If that's an epidemic, sign me up. Fires the 3. Wild shot there, predictably misses. To Cousins. For 3, and DeMarcus Cousins. You give him space, he can burn you. Hits the 3.
And the 3-point shot of the offense applies so much pressure on the defense, you can no longer build your teams inside out. The new way, you build your team outside in.
To Cousins. And look out. Big finish at the rim.
And easy, too. Get back on defense.
Williams. Unconventional to say the least. It's no good. This will be out of bounds off Sense it all, but the end result is it's good for 3.
Easy enough. Sometimes you have to take it how you get it.
To Davis. Whoa, what a finish.
Some players are so cerebral. I'm not even paying attention to the dunk as much as I'm paying attention to the player pointing and communicating to everybody his team needs a guard on the next play down the court.
To Davis. Count the basket inside.
Sometimes when the players find that flow, nobody else needs to touch the ball. He's in the zone by himself.
Now the Clippers call a timeout. That's their first of the final 3 minutes. That leaves them with 1 remaining.
The best basketball. And I know I'm saying this and I shouldn't be saying it because I'm calling the broadcast, but as a player and a fan, you know you tune in to the 4th. This is where guys earn their paychecks. This is where you see real fight and real hustle.
Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. Leonard to Beverly. Throws it down.
That's what I'm talking about. Nice finish. It's all business.
Nothing going here on that drive. LeBron James against Paul George. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Off the mark to Cousins. Beyond the arc for 3. Not that time. He was all over him. Missed the shot. No free throws. Rondo. No good. Clippers have the basketball. Williams to George. Beverly. And a putback slam.
Woo, that's nasty right there.
Across the timeline comes James. Leads 3. The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Leonard driving right to the basket. George, where's the chatter? No one was even close to him.
Just because someone is listening to you doesn't mean that they actually hear you. At the end of the game, when players get tired, they listen to what the assignment was, but they didn't hear what it was.
Leonard to Paul George. From long range. Misfires. It's no good. Cousins to Davis. Cousins cleans it up. Offensive board. The pass taken away by the Clippers.
Turnovers like that at this point of the game are daggers. You can't afford to have empty possessions in the final 2 minutes.
Oh, he was wide open. And it's not going to be pretty when they watch the video. Someone's getting chewed out.
I know these mishaps happen defensively, but sometimes this can be the best thing for an offensive player who maybe hasn't found his rhythm yet. Don't let him get going.
Time to shuffle things up. And stuffs it home.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
George, defended by Quinn Cook. Here's a chance from long range. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time. And scores, plus the foul. Patented move for Anthony Davis, and a chance at three.
That was such a great job by the offensive player. Knowing that you're probably going to take some lumps here and there, but still remaining aggressive throughout the shot and getting a crack at the extra point.
Free throw good as he completes the three-point play. The lead is up to 6. Leonard buries the three. He's too good. Leonard. He buries it.
It's easy to get lost in the chaos of the game down the stretch, but great awareness by the shooter to get those toes right behind the three-point line.
Even to Zubac. Tips it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Swings it to Williams. Nice pace. Sets it up and slams it down. Now the Lakers going to use a timeout. It's their second and final one of the last 3 minutes. They cannot stop the clock again. Luke Walton making some changes on the court. That's what you like to see off the pick and roll. Nice, easy basket.
That might have been a little bit easier than expected there, considering the score.
Deep three at the buzzer. No time left in this quarter. Scoreboard says it's all even. And we're underway here in the extra period. Lou Williams rejects it. Foot was on the line. It's a turnover. James trying for a 40-point night, but it's off the mark. Beverly to George. The pass taken away by the Lakers.
You go back to the principles, things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade. It's called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Leonard to Paul George. Fires the three, and Paul George good on the quick release there.
And here's the setup, Ed, down the stretch. From a player who's been in these type of positions, eventually I'm going to hit you with a head fake, and you're going to have to jump considering I just made the last couple of threes. And that's when I find an easy way to get to the rim or force the defense to collapse to kick out for, guess what, another one.
Williams. To Leonard. DeMarcus Cousins. Huge block. Five-second violation. LeBron into the front court. Down a point. 4-3. Tough shot. He hits.
Man, you making people dance out there? I see you with the footwork.
LA Clippers with the basketball. Beverly. LeBron into the front court. Looking to make something happen. To Caldwell Pope. Screen coming. Caldwell Pope. Can't connect. It's no good. To George. Sets him up. Here's RONDA with it. 2-point advantage.
Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. James not getting the bounce. They love this hustle. This will get out of bounds. Last touch by Cousins. George gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
And I don't know why the defense continues to help on guys that drive. Make them take shots over your bigs. By you helping more, you're just leaving three-point shooters open on the perimeter.
Can't miss those.
And I'm telling you from personal experience, those are the ones that keep you up late at night. A point-blank miss right there. You gotta make those.
Gets it at the top of the key. Bad pass there. Clippers have it. That is great vision to set it up. Works it to Paul George. Leonard. And Cousins throwing it down.
So many people think making assists is creating something razzle and dazzle. Sometimes giving the ball up early is the right play and the most efficient.
Nothing going here on that drive. To Beverly. Leonard buries the wide open three. That's too easy.
And if you're on D right now, if you're off on the weak side, stunt towards the driver. That means fake at him. Don't overcommit. Stunt, then get back to your stay at home. Force him to make one of those passes or force him to take a crazy shot at the rim.
To Beverly. George in a matchup with Boogie. To Beverly. Williams buries it on the catch and shoot.
But it was how he created the shot. As a defender, there's a tendency to stand up when you stare at the ball. Offensive player recognized that, continuously moved without the ball. Bang, that's how he set it up.
We have both squads set to make some moves right now.
When you open, shoot it.
Rises for the slam.
The defender needs to do a better job of forcing a pickup there.
George. Oh, good defense by the Lakers. They come away with the steal. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Free throw try, off the mark. It's LA Clippers ball. To Leonard. Going to launch beyond the arc. And Kawhi Leonard. Good on the quick release there.
Defense, do the math. You force them to take tough twos, you probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
LeBron James drills the three.
I don't know how he saw his man out in the cut like that, but that was nice.
Great look and vision. George, that's off the side of the rim, no good. Danny Green to James. Danny Green to James. Takes it right to the rim. A lot of contact there, but they say no foul.
Look at that, calm under pressure. You see a lot of guys watch those. Nice extra move there.
Anthony knocked away. It's getting dangerous down there.
Ed, I hated getting my shot blocked like that, but I did like getting the ball right back.
Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own.
Double
Paul George to Leonard. Lets it fly from long range. Kawhi Leonard in his own world. Nobody near him. He sinks it for three.
I know there are refs on the court all the time, but it doesn't mean they can see every play. Maybe defensively, grab his jersey, step on his toe, do something to kind of change up his pace.
Patrick Beverly pins it. James
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
George. That is no good. Very curious shot selection right there. Goes reverse to lay it in.
This type of game needs to be celebrated. This is the type of culture that is fostered when you play with unselfish players. When you So when you see these, that's because of the energy that was created from the pass. Pass is one of the most brilliant things we have in this game.
Luke Walton shifting gears as the subs enter the game. Deep three at the buzzer. Three for the win is good. He got it away from downtown. Forget about overtime. This baby.